Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey if it's your first time here. And you guys, I have been off of YouTube for about a week, which feels so long in the social media world. You know, we're constantly bombarded with content, and so I feel kind of out the loop. But you guys, I really have just been focusing on myself and, you know, self-care and pouring into my own cup, resting, which is what I want to talk to you guys about today, how we can pour into our own cup, the importance of this in a hustle culture. You know, our society is dominated by masculine energy, which is all about constantly striving and doing, pushing, very ambitious, you know, and all of that beautiful energy. But at the same time, we're missing the balance, which is the feminine, which is the soft, receptive energy where we can surrender and fill our own cup. So I want to share with you guys things that can help us to do this. And by the way, I have been, instead of fully resting, it's hard for me to do. I am very in tune with my masculine energy. And so I've been like pushing and striving in my online store, which I'll link it down below, you guys. It's called Shop Wild Honey Co. and it's on Etsy. I upload new designs every single day. So I'll link the store down below, check it out. I have been building that social media and just promoting my store. It's really cool. I've been getting sales this week out of the blue, and I'm going to share with you guys spiritual secrets that I've been doing this week while I've been on my hiatus from YouTube that have been generating sales for me. So that'll probably be a video coming up. But on this channel, I love talking to you about spirituality and self-love, self-healing, self-care, just feeling good inside. And so let's get to these ways that we can pour into ourselves, fill up our own cup to feel replenished and rejuvenated, feel good inside. The first way we can pour into our cup, and honestly, my biggest beauty secret is sleep, okay? And it's actually so important. You know, once again, we are socially conditioned to be like, go constantly. We live in a culture where people are spending 10 hours of their day at work and they're traveling to work, and you know, we only have 2 days off where you're trying to catch up with your grocery shopping and clean your home and spend time with your kids. It's like constantly going, and we are burnt out as a society. Like if you can really be honest with yourself, like especially like if you're a parent, I'm a single parent, and so it's like a lot. We have to prioritize rest. It's so important. And so you're not lazy if you rest, and you are not disciplined. You don't have to push at all times, especially as women, because I'm not a man, so I can't speak from a man's point of view. You know, we are different. Your gender, it matters because it plays a role, and I'm in tune with my feminine energy, and I recognize that different weeks of the month I'm on different levels, and I'm tuning into what my body needs and giving that to it. So this past week, like I mentioned, I wasn't filming because although I wanted to, we had a full moon, heavy energy, and Mars is retrograde, and I'm telling you, the energies, I was picking up on it that I wanted to push, but my body was saying, slow down. And I feel like it's important, especially as women, to allow yourself. We have to give ourselves permission to just slow down. It doesn't mean that you're weak. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong, because I remember growing up in my household, there was just mostly masculine energy. And so it was like frowned upon to rest, frowned upon to take a nap, to not be constantly in action, moving, you know, and that's a lot of us, you guys. But I've been having to be strict with myself and telling myself, like, honoring my needs, which part of being human and especially a woman is resting sometimes. So how can we pour into our cup? Sleep more, rest. Okay, take a bath, slow down. In a fast-paced world, just slow down. And as you become mindful of this, you're gonna see like, and even biblically, the Bible says like, don't be in a rush, like don't make rash decisions. Like we have to slow down in a fast-paced world. And when you do this, you're gonna notice when other people are not, how they're driving, road rage, frustrated, tension, because we are pushing ourselves too hard and we are burning out. So how do you pour into your cup? You rest more, and it's okay. There's gonna be a time that you're gonna get replenished, and then now you have energy to pour into your endeavors, into your work, into your exercise, whatever it is that you have going on, your relationships, but if you don't pour into yourself, everything else in your life suffers. You're frustrated, you're mad, you're angry. And so something that I've been holding on to is just this concept that it's okay. It doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter if the world's gonna push you. And like let's say at your job, if you call out a day, like they could potentially fire you and they'll replace you within the next week. You're disposable in this world. And so you have to be your own priority and take care of yourself. You owe this to yourself, and it doesn't make you bad. It doesn't make you lazy. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you in tune with your own needs, pouring into your cup. Okay, you guys, so self-love tips, how we're gonna pour into our cup. The second thing that has been helping me is boundaries and learning how to say no, okay? Saying no, saying no, saying no, no, saying no to what, Sash? Saying no to things, people, places that are no good for me. How you pour into your own cup is by prioritizing yourself. And so people are gonna come and go out of your life. Friendships, some of them are not meant to last forever. Some of them are just in your life for a season and then they move on. People can change, people evolve, things are always constantly flowing, moving, changing. And so saying no is me pouring into my cup, is you pouring into your cup, learning how to say no and putting you first, which this world will tell you is selfish. And this world will tell you to squash how you feel and worry about how everybody else feels. But saying no has really been helping me. And honestly, saying no to bad energy. Like as an empath, you guys, you can be very sensitive to people's needs, people's energy. So if you're an empath watching this, protect your energy. Like I can feel a shift in someone's energy. I can feel like if they have bad energy, if a place has bad energy. How you pour into your own cup is by saying no. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, frenemies, bad energy is bad energy. For example, on YouTube, if I'm watching a video and then I'm starting to pick up on some bad energy, it's not feeling good, I turn it off. You know what I mean? Like if I'm listening to a song and they start talking crazy, start saying some things that I don't really want in my mind and in my spirit, I turn it off. I go somewhere and something feels wrong, something feels off, so this is about being in tune with your intuition and saying no. Having energetic boundaries has really helped me, and it's pouring into my cup. It's telling myself that my vibration is what I'm willing to protect. My vibration comes first. It comes before how anybody else feels. Anybody else is trying to do, because just say no, and say no often. Like it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It means that you are protecting yourself energetically. It's important to do if you're on a spiritual journey for self-love, because you have to love yourself, which means putting how you feel first, which goes against what the world teaches. They'll say it's selfish, but it's been helping me. It's been helping me to retain my energy. Think about it, pouring into your cup. You can think of it, water, energy, everything's energy anyway. So you're pouring into yourself, you're preserving your energy. You're not just giving your attention freely when people don't deserve it or things don't deserve it. Saying no. If you're trying to quit a bad habit, but other people are not and they invite you to do it, no. Somebody asks you out, you're not feeling it, it's bad energy, no. Like you've had a friend for a long time, but they're acting weird around you, no. Saying no has helped me. It's been helping me to pour into my own cup, prioritize my needs, and protect my energy. So that's what I encourage you to do. Say no more often. Okay, guys, so the next way you can pour into your cup is asking your body what it needs. Being in tune with your body, this is really beautiful, and it really helps you to see like what's going on internally, your internal world, so sometimes your body is aching, so it means it's time to move it. It's time for exercise. Sometimes your body is craving rest. You didn't get enough sleep, or sometimes, you need to feed it nourishing foods. Your body is constantly speaking to you. The foods you eat, it becomes part of you. And so if something is, when you pay attention to your body, it's going to talk to you. And it's going to say, nope, this food's not sitting well with me. This food makes me sleepy. This food gives me energy. This food feels good. This food helps me with my digestion. This food clogs me up. This food, tastes horrible. This food tastes really good. Oh, I like this flavor. And so being mindful instead of just being on autopilot and again, rushing through life, asking your body what it needs and then giving it to yourself is part of self-care. It's part of self-love. It's you taking care of you, which is beautiful, and it's something that I've been doing to pour into my cup and recognizing my needs, honoring my needs, fulfilling my needs, because I feel like a lot of times we look to the outside world to feel fulfilled, to get our needs met, but there's so many things that we can do for ourselves when we pay ourselves attention and we're there for ourselves. And so this has really been helping me, literally speaking to your body and tuning in and seeing what you need and then doing it for yourself. And some really cool tips, recently I saw some celebrity talking about this, but like Jennifer Aniston, when you first wake up, and if you're still feeling groggy, but you've gotten enough sleep, something you can do is get a bucket full of ice water, like cold water, and put ice cubes in there and just dip your face in there. It's gonna help awaken you. I know some people do a cold shower, but I'm not there yet. I'm willing to dip my face in the water, and I feel like it's good, like for your blood flow to your face, but you can do something like that. Or like if I'm feeling like in some type of mood, like a little bit low energy, I'll put on my favorite music, especially like Latin music that just gets me going. It puts me in a good mood. So like something like that. It's December, so sometimes it's been really cold, and so I'll think to myself, what do I need? Okay, pouring into your cup is being tender with yourself, is really like being cuddly with yourself and loving, and so we need this, you guys. If you're on this video, you're curious to know how you can pour into your cup. So making yourself a hot tea or hot chocolate with oat milk or a coffee or something, like really being in tune with yourself, loving yourself. We don't have to wait for our partner or someone else to do that for us. Like we can give to ourselves. It's so important, and especially if you are a single mom, like this is gonna make you feel valued, and it's part of self-love. The next way that we can pour into our cup is tuning into how we feel versus everything going on in our minds. And I am guilty of constantly overthinking, and it becomes mentally exhausting. When I tune into how my body is feeling, it really helps me alleviate stress and just relax. And so when you're doing this, you put the focus from your head into your body. Instead of it being in your head, your focus is now like on your body, how you physically feel, and it's it relieves you. It's like it relieves tension, it relaxes you. And so I feel like this is good for wellness, like for mental wellness, for mental health. If you're ever struggling with anxiety, or you're struggling with overthinking or stressing out, everything that's going on in your mind, instead of focusing on that, focus on how you physically feel. Start wiggling your toes. That's what I always do, because it's gonna put your mind there to your feet. Start feeling your knees, get a dry brush, massage yourself, get moving, take a walk, and it's just gonna free you of anxiety. It's gonna free you of so much mental clutter. It's gonna help you to clear your mind. And so this is how we're going to pour into our cup mentally, get in tune with how we're actually physically feeling instead of mental clutter, you know. And lastly, you guys, is just tuning into yourself and living from your intuition. This is how you can pour into your cup, like taking care of your inner world, and you are your best guide inside. And so self-love is all about creating a relationship with yourself internally. That means listening to yourself inside, your soul speaking back to you, and God dwells within you. And so taking time to go within. Sometimes we do have to pay attention to what is going through our mind to see, like, does it serve me? Do I even believe that? Is it hurting me? Because sometimes something's going on in our life, whether it's a relationship or with money or anything, your health, anything going on in your life is a reflection of what's going on within your inside world. And so when we learn to listen in and get in tune with our real selves, like, that's how we can shift our outside world. So getting in tune with your intuition, and again, just feminine energy. This is how we're gonna pour into our cup and feel good, like from the inside out. And so I hope that these tips helped you guys. I hope that you take heed of these self-care tips and you implement these self-love tips. Drop me a comment down below. Let me know, like, what do you do to pour into your cup? It could be as simple as like going to a farmer's market, you know, to get what's in season, making food with your daughter, with your kids or your son, kissing your partner, like going on a date. Like, how do you pour into your cup? Like, what makes you feel really good? I hope that these tips could help you on your self-love journey. I'm sending you so much love and so much healing and power on your journey, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care of yourself.